Man, we pretend not to listen. Actually, we are
We
there.
are you're there. Welcome back to another episode of Men Explain. Clearly, episode after episode, we realize they still have a lot of explaining to do, and we have a lot of learning to do. I have the perfect guest for today's topic. Welcome, Kishan.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Please tell our audience a thing or two about yourself.
I'm Kishan. I'm a actor, host, and social media personality.
Sometimes you are also on billboards and ads, and I see you once in a while online.
Practically the annoying guy that you want to skip ads on YouTube most of the time.
That's you, is
yeah,
it?
every month I get an ad, and then my friends go, "Can you get off YouTube?" I was like, "Why are you being cheap? Just get YouTube Premium."
Today, we're talking about listening.
Ugh.
Listening. Oh, you don't like it already, is it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. The age-old question, are men simply terrible listeners?
Yes, thank you for having me.
Really? That's it? That's our episode? 5 seconds?
Yeah, we're done. What is that? What is there to say?
Wait, don't you think listening is a very important part of like communication and, conversation, even amongst friends and all that?
Sorry, what were you saying? I wasn't listening.
You see? I
wasn't-
told you we have the perfect guest.
I wasn't
right?
listening.
I told you we
No,
have the perfect-
there's a time and place to listen.
Right.
I think the question is when.
Yeah.
When do you listen?
So when? When do you...
When I'm being paid to.
Oh, that's it, is it?
Like this show.
Okay,
So I'm being paid to be here, so I'm listening to every word you're saying. But if I'm not being paid to listen,
Really? Even amongst friends?
I thought being there for them was the biggest part.
Okay,
you
wait.
see.
So you're physically being there.
Yeah.
But mentally you're thinking of like what to eat for dinner or what to do later,
Yeah.
is it? Okay.
Like right now, like
Yes.
I'm talking to you.
Yes.
But I was just thinking, should I take the taxi home later? Or should I take the bus? I
I
was
am
like,
mildly offended.
what do I do?
Producers, I think you need to pay him a little bit more so that he can be more present in this conversation.
What is that? Another $1,000? Sonia Chu, you have my undivided attention.
Oh, that's it, is it?
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
you have the
You're
written
so
contract.
Cheap, you're $1,000
A
just.
thousand and you'll listen.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Anyway, I just wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you think you are a good listener?
No. Here's the thing about me.
Yeah.
See, I cannot speak for men in general.
Yeah.
But in my experience,
Yes.
this is the reason why I don't play poker, because I don't have the poker face.
Oh yeah, I suck at poker as well.
I'm so expressive in my expressions, right? I can never lie. Like if someone says something stupid to me,
Yeah.
I'm like,
You'd be like, you're stupid, is it?
you should think about what you just said.
Yeah.
I just be like this. And I do this to my friends all the time.
And they can just see right through you.
Right through me. And then here's the best part.
Yeah.
They realize it, and then they replay what they said,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh yeah. And I'm like, there you go. And you thought I wasn't listening right. You see?
You are in your own
Yes.
way. In your own way.
It's guys have been said not to multitask.
yeah.
We can.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, people always say, oh, guys can't multitask or men are bad listeners. But I feel like for us as well, I don't think it's really gender specific. I sometimes feel like I'm not the best listener in certain moments too. Like I sometimes
What are these
can
moments?
space out, I can sometimes blank out, I can sometimes fade out in the conversation a little bit and people can tell, right? So I don't think it's just men. I don't know, do you agree with me?
This is a fake plan.
Yeah, he's drifting off already, you see.
I'm joking. No, but it's very true when it comes to multitasking in the mind.
Yeah.
For a guy.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
yes,
I'm also thinking about something else.
Yeah.
And my face is also doing something else.
yes.
And I
right.
feel like I do that all the time.
Yeah.
And my mom, she's no holds barred at
Yeah.
home. And
Yeah.
she lets me know. Just the other night, she just went, I hate talking to you.
She said
Yeah.
that.
She's like, I hate talking to you. Because here's what I do. We were having a glass of wine.
Yeah.
And we were sitting in this very nice coffee area in my house. And the fish tank light was in my face.
Okay.
And I'm listening to her talking about her mom being an absolute piece of shit. And she's going on and on. This
got
light
distracted.
is in my face.
Okay.
And it was a very romantic night, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
There's we have a nice mood
Like you're having
there.
a nice bonding
Yeah,
session
but
with your
the fish tank light, these lights,
Yeah.
in my face. When she stopped talking, the moment she stopped, I just went, "Can you off the fish tank light?"
And she's like, did you hear a word I said?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
And I was like, yes. I said, I did. But how about we turn that off?
Yeah.
And then continue and just went, you know what? I hate talking to you. You do this all the f***ing time. Every time I say something, you're looking somewhere else. You're thinking of something else. And I just have this short attention span.
Yeah.
Like I would go to the kitchen and I would make a cup of coffee and then she would come in and then she would say something.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's great. Okay. And then I would take the mug and I would walk out. Now that's an international cue of I'm starting
don't
my
want to-
day.
yeah,
I don't
okay,
want
I
to talk,
understand.
at this point.
International cue of I'm starting my day. I like that. Yeah.
Here's the thing, everybody. If I just want you to know, if you're walking out, don't talk to me. Like, it's international. If you're walking out of somewhere, don't talk. But I don't know why people find it the best time to talk to somebody when they're leaving a particular location.
Okay, here's why. So my mom sometimes does it too, and she says it's because at any other time she can't catch me to tell me something. So in those moments, like when I'm like doing something that's not so like work related, or like I'm not on the phone, or I'm not on Zoom call, whatever, that's the perfect time to like raise certain things. Because then, if not, she won't be able to talk to me otherwise.
I can't
So I
do
don't
it.
know,
I
yeah.
can't. No, every time, like I'll be walking to the hall.
Yeah.
And then she'll catch me into that, and then I'll be like, ugh, now I gotta listen. But it depends on the time. I feel like when it comes to men,
There's a time and place for everything.
yeah, just catch
Okay.
me. Tell me, hey, I need to have a chat about this.
Yeah.
I'll prepare myself.
Okay.
I'll get ready for the conversation. Now go, you're on the clock.
Yeah.
No.
Wow, that's so different. Actually, this kind of segues nicely into my next question because
Yeah.
when us girls, when we get together and when we chat and talk, right? I feel like it's very different when guys get together
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
chat and talk about feelings. Like, do you guys, sort of, hey, you want to go grab a coffee or a drink, and then how long do you take to talk about your problems and your issues in that
I
point
think
in
the
time?
problems usually never shows up.
Really?
No.
Just in a few seconds or
No,
what?
yeah, no, it's just within guys, like in a group of guys, like I remember hanging out with my guy friends, right? We just
Yeah.
all hanging out, and then
Uh-huh.
I think there was never a time we
We
just
talk
went,
about problems.
hey, the other day I felt so shitty about this thing I did, and
Why does that sound like me and my girlfriend?
I guess.
For some reason, we're like, we can go on for 6 hours about the same thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And-
And we still don't come to a conclusion. I don't know if you can feel me on that. Like, if you're
That's the
watching
fun
this
part because I hang out with a friend, this couple, right?
Right.
And then
Yeah.
you gotta coax him out and ask him what is your problem.
Right. What's happening? Why do you look like this?
And
Why
my
you-
listening skills with him very short because it's the other day she scolded me for this, and I'm like, yeah, I understand, I got you,
That's it.
I got it, yeah,
That's it.
I got
It ended in 10 seconds.
yeah, we get it.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
you
she's
get
like,
it?
she scolded me for not lifting up the toilet. Yeah, I feel you, I know you didn't lift up, but why don't you next time sit on the toilet bowl? But
so
then
you provided a solution.
yeah,
Okay.
based
okay,
off
that's
my
not
experience.
too bad, I
Of,
guess.
I grew up sitting on the toilet bowl, if that matters. But when the girlfriend started telling me about her problems, oh my God, the details.
You blanked out, is it?
It's like he wakes up in the morning and he takes a walk to the toilet. The point of that entire thing to tell me that he didn't lift up the seat, and I sat there going, yeah, you only get to the point, and then
Actually,
I can
yeah.
get to my experience of telling you to tell him to sit down, and then end of conversation.
I actually get what you mean because, in my own life as well, like with my own partner as well, like sometimes when I go on about something, like I'm bitching about a day at work or like a shit day that I had or whatever, he's just like, and the point is, so I don't know whether it's just innately in us, like when we sit down with our girlfriends and we talk about our problems and issues, we are more than happy to listen. If my friend, I don't know, fought with a boyfriend or something, we can sit and chat over a wine for like 5 hours
Yeah?
and just go on about it. And then we come back to how he was being a total dick or whatever, like at the end of the day, like.
Guys, we just cut that short and go, yeah, he was a dick.
Okay, so then what do you do with the rest of the time hanging out?
You ever see a bunch of dogs get together?
Just barking around.
Just barking around, wagging our tails,
Wagging
sitting
your
there,
tails.
enjoying each other's company, and
Yeah.
then going,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And then
You should see that, yeah. You see the
And
Spider-Man
that's
movie,
it.
yeah, it's great. Yeah, that's about it. We can sit and say absolutely nothing and be happy with our lives.
Wow, you guys sound like such simple creatures.
But then when we are
at
so
this-
passionate about something,
Yes.
then we get into it.
I don't think that it's specific to like men that they're bad listeners. At least that's how I feel. I feel like it's sometimes specific to the person as well. Because I have great friends, like very close best friends that are also, they're guys and they're great listeners. And they
Yeah.
sit down one-on-one with me, talk about life, talk about relationships. They want to get in depth with it and all that. So then the question is, if a bro comes to you with like a serious problem,
Yeah.
how is that going to go? Like, would you then give your 100% focus and attention, give solutions, give suggestions, ask him questions?
Yeah, so like I said, there's a time and place and moment
Yes.
for that. So if he were to text me and said, hey, look, I have a problem.
Yeah.
I have this and that.
Yeah.
I'm prepared. Now I'm prepared not to have any sort of fun for that day. I'm prepared to sit there and then, and then you rattle off.
Yeah.
And then I'll take my notes.
Yeah. Mentally or?
Mentally.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to sit there going,
Yeah, actually write down.
yeah, you're having so much problem. Would you like buy life insurance at the same time? Here's my New Year's resolution for 2022. Don't piss anybody off.
Oh.
I'm loved for my mouth. I'm also disliked for my mouth.
Well, understandably, right? You
I
see?
mean, I try not to hurt feelings, but I am blunt.
Yeah.
And I get to the point.
Yeah.
And, the thing about being blunt
Yeah.
is you have to be a very good listener. That's the job when you are a blunt guy or you're saying jokes or you want to say something to somebody. You actually have to be a very good listener and
Yeah.
catch the key words.
Right. Right. That's true.
And as somebody who makes jokes half my bloody life, you got to catch. And then
Yeah.
that's when you're fast at it.
Yeah.
I may look like I'm not listening,
Yeah.
but I'm actually listening to you 110%. If not, I wouldn't be able to carry on this conversation. Men just want to pretend that we don't listen. We just
you
want to
don't
have this
care.
carefree life.
yeah,
In
yeah,
our
yeah,
head
yeah.
is butterflies and the beach and a beer.
Yeah.
But
Butterflies, beach, and a beer.
Yeah.
Okay. Where the butterflies came from, I'm not sure about.
I don't know. I just needed something nice
Okay.
in there, Maybe
Right.
I should have like fish.
Yeah, fish
dog.
tank light.
Yeah. We are listening. We are there. We want to have that chat with you. We want to open up. But when it comes to men, I've got no problems.
Yeah, I'm all good. I sorted it. Yeah.
She's the one with the problem,
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we do have problems.
So then bringing that back to when you had a problem and you had an issue and you wanted someone to listen, how long can you go on talking for and how much do you expect this person to give you? Like in terms of attention, in terms of suggestions?
I speak in point form.
Yeah, okay. You speak point form, summary, is
Yeah,
it?
so I don't be too long-winded. I was
Yeah.
like, see, the other day I went out and then I bumped into this person.
Yeah.
He said this to me and then
Yes.
I said that back and then he got offended and then I went this way and then I did that and then my friend's like, okay, so and then once I get the point form on,
Yeah.
then they go back to this point and they go, yeah, but what did you say at this moment? And then I'm like, you see, now that's the conversation.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, so why are the details not important?
Why are
to
the
you in that
details not
case?
important?
Yeah, why are
the
those
details?
Because to me, I feel it is important.
No,
They are
I
important.
agree with you. The details are absolutely important, but it's how you phrase those details.
Sometimes I feel it's just a build up, I don't know. It's more like I'm trying to
know.
make a point, so
Yeah.
I need to build it up. Like the reason why this happened is because I was here at this time and because we were supposed to meet here to do
Yeah.
something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so I'm like, oh, that's why the build up is important, and that's why amongst us girls, like we always get into the nitty gritty details and we just let them talk. Like we just let our girlfriends go. But that being said, I was in film school last time as
Yes.
well. And the number one thing in script writing is if it doesn't move the plot forward, don't include it in the script. And
Case
so,
closed.
yeah.
Case
right?
closed.
Okay, no, I get it.
Summarize, point form
Yeah,
details.
but not point form, It's just like, if it's really unnecessary, then maybe I won't include it.
In the outside world, sometimes it's not a 3-hour-long film.
It's true, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You really can't sit there and listen. But when you go and watch a film like that, those long stories, you're
Yeah.
prepared for it.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying
You need to be mentally prepared
Yeah.
for your night out with your friends.
you're prepared. It's not on Netflix and chill. You put on the movie and go like,
Like-
so are we going to do it now?
Like
You
you've
know?
already allocated the 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. It's a fast-paced world. And when you're talking about listening, my job on a daily basis is to listen. I have to listen to my co-star.
It's true. It's true. I
You know?
totally agree. I have to listen to Joachim. I mean, that's torture, right? So, kidding. Kidding.
Like I said, it's really the time and place. And honestly, I like joining my girlfriends and sit down and actually really listen to them and talk.
Really?
If
Well,
I'm
I
being
feel like this is
absolutely honest.
I feel like this is the peak of our conversation right
Yeah.
now. Self-acceptance and awareness.
Yeah. The entire 3/4 of this podcast is me making a joke about men being such dumb
Yeah.
and not listening, right? But I honestly love sitting down and listening to that gossip.
Right?
Yeah.
The tea is being spilled. Like I
Absolutely
yeah.
hilarious. It's like a stand-up show when you girls talk.
Yeah, right.
The details.
I
They're
know.
like, wow, that bitch, she had that hair extension. She thinks that Botox. Wow, you see, when she laugh, she laughs. And then I'm sitting there going, oh my God, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
And then I'll be watching and I'm like, oh yeah, the Botox, really? When she laughed,
Yeah.
Men, we pretend not to listen. Actually, we are
You
there.
are you're
invested.
there. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
reason why we pretend not to listen so that you don't counter check what you said.
Right.
Because we'll never get it right.
You basically just
Yeah.
pecah lobang
Yeah,
on
yeah,
all
yeah.
your bros.
We just pretend that-
basically. Well, we're taking it back from, just conversation, sitting down conversation to texting. Is there a difference from, the sit down conversations that you have with your friends or girlfriends or guy friends or whatever and the texting?
Right.
What kind of texter are you?
When I text people, it's in full sentences.
Okay.
Because I can't do the
Not short form,
TTYL.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't know. I'm a boomer that way.
Yeah.
I keep my problems to myself.
Why?
It's my problem. It's not yours.
Yeah, but sometimes you need a
Vent it
sounding
out.
board, right? Yeah.
Scream in the pillow, or
Yeah.
deduce it by my own, or
Oh, dear.
I usually just rant to my mom and she's like, why your face like that? I was like, you gave birth to this face. Well, what kind of question is that? Most of the time, I just go, what are you guys up to tonight? Oh, I'm busy. It's okay.
That's it, the end.
Yeah, I don't really, but I'm the one who's always texting the groups like, you guys okay?
Oh,
And I would
okay. So
text
you
a friend
check
of mine.
in. You
yeah,
check in.
I do.
I think that's very appreciated as well, and that's considered a good form of being, a support, a good listener. Okay, so on that note,
Yeah.
if you're, let's say in an argument on text or like a heated conversation of some
Yeah.
sorts or whatever, and you send like multiple messages, like point one, I'm this, that, making a point and stuff, and the person on the receiving end just replies like one message. Does that like piss you off or? I feel like you have an example coming.
I will murder you if you don't read.
Really?
There's a reason why I typed every damn thing, right?
Yeah.
That's paragraph 1. Paragraph
Yeah.
2, read paragraph 1 and then read 2 and then reply me.
Like
the whole-
chronological order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you come and tell me you saw Star Wars 5 and then you saw 1, I will punch you in the face. You're going to watch 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Pisses me off. When they just read the second text, go, yes. I asked you about dinner here and then you tell me what movie you want to
Like,
watch on the
must I prompt you again?
Can
or?
you write full sentences?
Right.
Hello?
Yeah.
Cannot. It's like, hey you, what do you want to have for dinner? Where shall we go? Plaza Sing. Then
Yeah,
the
then-
first question? I write for fun, is it?
Yeah.
You said for fun, is it?
Yeah.
Or I took all that time to click, tampe, no.
I think, this definitely ties back to being a good listener, a good communicator, and just being more aware, right?
Yeah.
I think in general.
I be very honest with you. I think the roles are reversed. I think men should be called females and females should be called men.
No, I think that the lines are just blurred in general sometimes.
You know what? I'm going to throw
in
all you
general.
men under the bus right now. How many times have we gotten together and bitched and gossiped and shared long-ass detailed questions or stories, but then when we go back and then we pretend, no, like we just hang out only.
Just
on.
play poker only
Yeah,
lah.
but I tell you, man, I'm just throwing you under the bus. Y'all sit there going, wow, the other day he like that, then we gossip and then we whatever y'all do, we do. We just pretend that we're
you're
not doing it. Okay?
And on that note,
There you go.
thank you for watching
Yeah.
this episode of Men Explain. I think we're going to lose 80% of our male followers right now. See you next time.
Yeah, they're all embarrassed and shy and hiding. But you know what? I think it's time to come clean, guys. We are a bunch of we're gossip girls, lah. Okay, hello, yeah. Let me sit down there. We just talk. Don't lie to yourself.
I think that you had a nice character arc during this podcast. He was like Kishan, the guy that I see on TV, in videos, on Instagram, TikTok,
Yeah.
whatever. And as the time went by, he actually had this wonderful character arc, I have to say. I don't know
Yeah?
if you noticed it. Yeah. Maybe when you rewatch this, you might notice it. And you might not have any other friends after this podcast, so you can just come and chat with me after.
Do I even have friends at
In the
this
first
point?
place,
But
yeah.
I mean, I think that's what they love about me, like,
Aw.
the bluntness, the crudeness, maybe the
And
jokes,
then there's this side of Kishan as well. There's a
yeah,
little softer
and only my close friends know
Yeah.
the serious times, the quiet times, the
Yeah.
heart-to-heart talks, the listening that I had to do.
you should charge them by the minute, is it?
Yeah, she sent an invoice each time I had to counsel everybody. As much as I portray myself to be this guy's like, hurry up, let's get there, let's go,
See,
let's do
this
this.
is this is the Kishan that
Right?
we see. Yeah.
I end up having the most people come to me to have a chat.
Oh.
They want to tell me their day.
Yeah.
They want
To talk about their problems.
to me.
Yes.
I think they just know it's because I'm going to listen. I'm going to give you some sort of an experience of mine. Maybe you can
Yeah.
learn from that
And
to
you-
help your situation. And then I will make a joke about it and then turn your whole day around.
Oh. Oh, Kishan, thank you so much for joining us today.
I don't know why I'm
Seriously,
laughing.
this has been a journey. I feel like we need to do like a character arc graph of Kishan throughout this entire 1 hour.
caricature of the
yeah,
whole thing.
literally a graph to see like where
Yeah.
his character went. But I really appreciate that because we get to see different sides of each other.
Mm.
Because we're always like only seeing each other at like work sort of situation or like
Yeah.
we're always energetic, hyped up and all. This is the first time we're like sitting down like for an hour chatting, and I just saw like a different side of you that was
Thank
pleasantly
you.
surprising.
You made it very comfortable to be the other side of me also. So thank you
Oh,
very much.
You are most welcome. To conclude this whole thing today, I think the lines are very blurred. It may not be specific to, just men or just women. Like, I feel in general, we can be good or bad listeners,
Yeah.
regardless of gender, right?
It just boils down to your personality, man. It's not
Yeah.
gender whatsoever.
Yeah.
Have you hung out with gay men?
Yeah, 100%.
They're the
That's the
best
one.
listeners, man, and they will catch you.
We
every
talk for
time.
6 hours.
Yeah,
I love it. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Men Explain. We're looking forward to more. And if you like what you watch, please like, share, and subscribe.
And leave a comment below. Just leave me out of it. Thank you.
See you next time.